Friends, namaste. Thanks for tuning in. This is a tutorial video on smoothing out the transition between downward dog and lunge. It's this step through that is often found in vinyasa classes, a lot in my prana vinyasa classes, and I often see people struggling a little bit to get the foot between the hands, and it feels a little bit awkward when you have to take your foot forward with your hands. No big deal if you do that, and even if after this video that's still the case for you, no big deal. We do all kinds of things to make adjustments and to smooth things out and to make movements work for our body. But I'm hoping that these 3 tips will help you to start to make this transition a little bit more fluid so that you can enjoy the smoothness and this feeling of flow state in your practice. So I'll show you once and then you'll try it with me if you like. So I'll come to downward dog. Fingers spread, shoulder distance, pressing down into all the fingertips, engaging through the palms. My feet engaged by lifting the toes and then spreading them down. It's fine if you have your heels lifted, maybe even a bend in the knees. If it feels good and you can maintain length in your low back, you can reach the heels back. Now, the move to get from downward dog to lunge with this leg lifting is to pull through and step. And so the first tip is to lift the heel as you start to coil in. So I'll show you again. We start from downward dog. We inhale to lift the leg. And then we start to lift the bottom heel, and that creates that ripple effect along the spine to help you start to coil in. The second tip is to really engage the core as you squeeze the knee towards your chest. And the third tip is to lift the heel of that same hand as the foot that's coming forward. That gives you a little bit more space to step through. So I'll show you one more time the three tips I have. We'll do it on the other side. So I'm going to lift my left leg slowly up with an inhale. And then I lift the bottom heel, and that starts to ripple along the spine as I coil in. The second tip is to really squeeze in and round the back, knee towards nose. And the third tip is to lift the heel of this hand to get a little bit more space for stepping through. So if you like, try that with me. I'll walk you through it once again. Downward dog. If this is your first downward dog of the day, just take a moment to stretch out. Perhaps let the hips sway side to side. Check in that you're activating across the hands, spreading the fingers, lifting the tailbone, lengthening both sides back. Let's start with the right foot. Inhale, lift the right leg slowly back and up, not swinging it up, just lifting with strength. Then lift the heel of the left foot and feel that start to coil you in as you bring your knee in. Second tip is to squeeze, really squeeze knee towards chest. Third tip, lift the heel of that hand as you step forward. Okay? Then you can step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Find your engaged alignment. We'll try the other side. Inhale, left leg slowly up and back. Lift the right heel. Feel that ripple along the spine. Coil the knee in and really squeeze knee towards chest. And finally, lift the heel of the left hand as you step through. All right, so you can practice that if you like. A few more times. Play with that as you continue in your practice in this next week or weeks and see if that does support you to create that transition with a little bit more fluidity and hopefully enjoyment of that movement in the flow. Thanks so much for being a part of this path of embodiment through movement, through breath. I'm so glad we're connected. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to YouTube for more videos, and I'd love to hear from you how this went for you. So leave a comment or reach out directly. Thanks so much. Take care. Many blessings.